Alright, what's going on, everyone? Mr. Rage 22, aka the most precious little Christian boy in the whole wide world, coming at you guys with another video. So, I was supposed to make a sequel to my top 5 horror games that should be on Nintendo Switch, because I made that video a little while ago and it actually got a good amount of views, and I was supposed to make a sequel because there are quite a few horror games that are still not out on Switch. But you know what? I decided instead of doing that and getting your guys' hopes down because, there's so many horror games that are not on Switch, I decided to do something a little different, and instead, why not make a video giving you guys a little bit of information about all the confirmed upcoming horror games that are coming to Nintendo Switch. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into it, starting off with number one, and that is a game called Apsalov End of Gods. Now, I recently heard about this one, but apparently what it is it is a futuristic Viking horror game. Um, I don't know too much about it, but I looked it up, and it was originally a PC-only horror game, but it was really good. I heard it even got Game of the Year, so yeah, I guess it is a really good horror game. Personally, for me, I looked at the trailer for it. It kind of reminds me of Observer a little bit because of the whole futuristic aspects. But yeah, apparently it is a survival horror futuristic Viking game. And the game is actually coming out for all platforms. So if you're a fan of horror games, and if you have, it doesn't matter which platform you have. I mean, as long as you're not on the 360 or PS3, because why would you be? It's fucking 2021. But it doesn't matter which platform you have, whether it be PS4, Xbox One, Series X, PS5, Switch. It is coming out for all platforms. Actually, it is coming out for every single platform: Xbox One, PS4, PS5, Series X, Series S, and Nintendo Switch. So yeah, guys, if you are a fan of horror games, I highly recommend you check it out. The game is called Apsalov End of Gods. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Apsalov End of Gods. Check it out, guys. I'm sure you'll like it. If you like futuristic horror games, then you're gonna love it even more. But even if you're not really into futuristic horror games, I'm sure you'll still like it because, yeah. So yeah, guys, definitely check it out. I will leave a link into well, either in the description or the comment section, whatever. I'll leave one in the maybe in the comments for you guys to check out the trailer. It's really cool looking. So yeah. Okay, guys, the next game on our list is called In Sound Mind. So this one is actually pretty unique, but basically this is a psychological puzzle horror game. It was originally only coming out for next gen and PC, but now it is also coming out for Nintendo Switch. It is coming in August actually, so I'm not sure if you guys could pre-order it. I don't think so, but there's also a demo available on PC. So, if you guys want to get a little taste of the game first, and if you have PC, then there is a demo available. But basically, all I know is that it is a psychological horror game. I'm not sure if it's like, I didn't look at much of the gameplay. I looked at a little bit of the gameplay. It looks alright. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it looks decent. I mean, my only concern is like I'm really hoping that the Switch version is not like heavily downgraded, because for some reason the game is actually not coming out for PS4 and Xbox One. It is only coming out for next gen consoles and Nintendo Switch. So I'm just hoping that the Switch version runs like piss while the next gen versions run decent, or really good. But anyways, guys, definitely try out the demo if you have PC, so that way you guys can get a little taste of what's to come. And if you like it, then I'm sure you're gonna love it when the full game gets released on Nintendo Switch. So yeah, definitely check out In Sound Mind, looking good, and let me know what you guys think about it. Okay, guys, the next game on our list is going to be a game called The Origin Blind Maid. Now, a lot of people actually don't know about this game. I was doing some research, and not a lot of people know about this game, actually. I mean, at least it doesn't seem like it. But it is, basically, it is an indie survival horror game. It is being developed by a Spanish developer, actually, so that's pretty cool. But basically, I think the game takes place in a Victorian mansion, and you're basically being hunted by an entity called Blind Maid, I guess. But yeah, so basically, like, it is described as a survival horror game where you could use stealth and you could also use guns, I believe. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out because you're being chased by an entity, but yeah, but the game will basically explore lots of folklore and stuff like that. But yeah, to me personally, it sounds like your classic run-of-the-mill survival horror game. I am a little skeptical of it, because it's an indie game and all, and usually indie games are not very good. Personally, for me, I'm not a huge fan of indie games because most of the time indie games don't really turn out being very good. So I'm a little skeptical. But yeah, the game is coming out for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Pretty sure the game will also be playable on next-gen consoles as well via backwards compatibility, but definitely check it out, you guys. I mean, I want people to start looking at this game because I looked at the trailer, including a podcast by the developers, and there was not a lot of comments. There was only like one comment, so definitely check out The Origin Blind Made. Let me know what you think about it. I'm not sure if there's any gameplay. I didn't see any. There's only a trailer at the moment. There is a podcast, but I don't speak Spanish, so if you speak Spanish, then definitely know what the heck they're saying, because I'm very curious about this game. I'm hoping it'll be good, because if it's not, then that would definitely be disappointing. But yeah, guys, definitely check it out, The Origin Blind Made. Let me know what you think about it. Okay, guys, the next game on our list is going to be a game called Tormented Souls. So this one is actually pretty unique because this game is being described as a kind of like a tribute to the classic survival horror games like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. At least that's what the trailer says, but the game will be very similar to those two genres. I'm not really sure if it's going to be a survival horror. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Pretty sure it'll be survival horror because like it's taking inspiration from games like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, so I'm guessing it is going to be a survival horror style game. But if you were a fan of like those classic games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, or this new game called Outbreak series, yeah, it's basically like it's one of those games where like you see your character from like far away. Like it's basically just like Resident Evil was, like the original, like the first Resident Evil game that came out for like well, it's basically like what you got from Resident Evil and Silent Hill. That's basically what this game is going to be. And yes, obviously, it's coming out for Nintendo Switch, coming out for Xbox One, PS4, Series X, and PS5. So just like the Absolov End of Gods, it is multi-platform, coming out for every platform. So yeah, I'm sure you guys will like this game, especially if it's going to be like the classic survival horror games. I mean, I know I'll probably like it, but yeah, definitely check it out, guys. Tormented Souls looks pretty good. There is some gameplay available on the developer's main YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check out some gameplay for it, definitely go to their channel. I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can check that out. But yeah. Okay, guys, last game on our list is going to be Fatal Frame Remastered. So if you guys watch Nintendo E3 2021, you will see that Fatal Frame, I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was like the 5th game, but it is actually coming out for Nintendo Switch, and it's getting remastered. It's actually getting remastered. So Fatal Frame is actually coming back on Nintendo Switch. So I'm glad Nintendo is not ignoring this, because this was once a really good horror game with the whole spirit photography thing. Because in the game, basically, you're being chased by like ghosts or something, and the only thing you have to defend yourself is like a camera. Like you have to use a camera to defend yourself. So it's kind of like Outlast actually, because like in Outlast you use a camera and shit. But yeah, definitely check it out. Fatal Frame coming back for Nintendo Switch. It is also coming out for PS4 and PS5. Hopefully Xbox gets a release as well. Personally, I like Xbox more than both Nintendo Switch and PlayStation, so I'm kind of a fanboy. But yeah, but even if it doesn't, I could just play that shit on my Switch, because Lord knows I'm not gonna get a PS5 because of that. But yeah, guys, definitely check it out. Fatal Frame coming back. Let me know what you guys think about this. I know that a lot of people were excited to finally get Fatal Frame back, because I think they made like before this they made like a slot machine or something for Fatal Frame, and like people were really disappointed by that. I mean, I know I would be. So yeah, guys, definitely check it out. So there you go, guys. That was my top 5 upcoming Nintendo Switch horror games. Now, one honorable mention I wanted to say is Gun Media, the people who make Friday the 13th, which is the game that you're seeing right now in the background. They have actually confirmed that they are making another multiplayer survival horror game. And they did say it was going to be an IP killer that was going to be the focus. So a lot of people say it's going to either be Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Halloween. Personally, I don't know how a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game would work. I am not a huge fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, it's alright, but I am more of a Halloween fanboy. So I would definitely love to see a Halloween type game, because Michael Myers would finally be freed from his Dead by Daylight clutches, and you all know that I hate Dead by Daylight. So yeah, that sounds pretty good, but hopefully the game does get released on Nintendo Switch. I mean, Gun Media seems to really like Switch, since they even released Layers of Fear 2 on Switch. Layers of Fear 2 was actually a game that I talked about in my top 5 horror games that should be on Switch. So it's almost like Gun Me to listen. So did Blooper Team. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about what do you think about the new upcoming Halloween game or whatever it's going to be. Here's hoping it gets a Switch release, because if it didn't, that'd be pretty disappointing. But yeah, guys, thank you so very much for watching my video. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let me know which horror games do you want to see on Nintendo Switch. Personally, for me, I really want Silent Hill. Like, if we could get Silent Hill on Nintendo Switch, do you imagine how amazing that would be? I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Konami. They're being dickheads about this whole thing. I mean, I don't know why they don't make games anymore. I heard that they make mobile games now or something like that. But if that's the case, then that's incredibly sad, because like they've really fallen from grace if they only make mobile games now and shit like that. But yeah, Silent Hill on Switch, that would be amazing, but unfortunately that's probably never going to come. I even heard that Konami actually removed PT from PS5 because it was actually playable on there via backwards compatibility. But yeah, fuck Konami for what they're doing. But anyways, guys, once again, thank you so very much for watching my video. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please leave a like on the vid. It really helps out my channel grow, because I'm trying to get it to grow. So yeah, guys, if you could leave a like on my video, it'd really help on my channel. And please subscribe. More videos will be coming very, very soon. I also have an upcoming video titled Nintendo Switch Pro Wishlist, which is basically where I talk about everything I want for the upcoming Nintendo Switch Pro. So yeah, if you guys want to see it, please subscribe. But until then, guys, this is Mr. Rage 22 signing off, and thanks so much for watching. But yeah, take care, guys.